share music with friends and all that other stuff, I'm going to say no. Hey man, what it is, what it is, what it is. YouTube, you know what it is. It's your boy the Moose Squad. Let's kick it. What it is, what it is, what it is. YouTube, you know what it is. It's your boy the Moose Squad. Let's kick it. Dan, welcome back to the channel. So I was asked a question, and the question was, well, actually is a two-part question, but I made it into 4 parts. So the question was asked, where can I buy my music legally to play at a DJ event? Okay, so when I looked at that question, I thought I'd go over all the answers, but I came up with 3 more to go with that question. So this is the first question. Where can I buy my music legally to play at a DJ event? Question 2. Can I legally use streaming services at my DJ event? Question 3. Do I need a music license to play at a club or a private event? Question 3. Oh, and the 4th question I didn't ask is, can I legally transfer music from one streaming service to the next? That's the 4th question. So I'm going to answer all these questions and more in this 4-chapter series of Music Mayhem. So let's go.
Round 1. Fight!
Is where can I buy my music legally to play at a DJ event? Let me show you. Here, I strategically went through the different places, and I actually got this song pulled up on purpose. I've been using DJ service for a long time. Notice this title. Okay, this was my very first download from this place. It's 10 cents a track. As you can see, I have 64 pages of tracks. It doesn't give you the date, but this was actual special. This was actually a funeral that I did. I used this song. It's actually Hallelujah from Shrek. So I basically, this version, there's a couple versions out there. This one's the best one. The guy doesn't look too promising, but his voice and vocal cords are awesome. So I did this event, and then I put together a video, which I no longer can get a hold of because they canceled they canceled. They just stopped doing the video service. I don't know why. I wish I could find another one like that. I probably will. I'm going to do some research and look for another way that I can take and put pictures to video. I will be looking for one. If you got one, do a comment below where I can do that. I lost all my pictures, you know. And then this is the next one that I go to. As you can see, my download history is 2025. Oh man, I have 143 pages. I started downloading on I think it was 1/5/2019 is when I was first turned on to BPM Supreme. As y'all, well, actually no, I take that back. I was turned on to BPM Supreme around August. I found BPM Supreme through it was through what was her name? Oh yeah, DJ Elixir. This is her. She stopped doing YouTube videos, but DJ Elixir was the person that turned me on to this place. So that's where I started getting my tracks from BPM Supreme. And then later, this one came into play. So the next, okay, so that's question 1.
Round 2. Fight!
Question 2. Can I legally use streaming services at my DJ event? I'm going to answer this question. I have this answer for you. It says, you can use Spotify to DJ a gig, but there are some limitations and important considerations to keep in mind. Using Spotify to DJ, terms of service, Spotify is intended for personal, non-commercial use. DJ, now you can share music with friends and all that other stuff. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say don't do it. Because I'm going to show you something that you can use. You can use a streaming service, the DJ. Let's show you. You could use this, the DJ. Tidal. Now, Tidal, actually, you pay around $21. Actually, a little more than that. I think you pay around $25, and you can actually use Tidal, and you can use stems now with Tidal. So stems can be used by using a streaming service. Tidal, actually, you could pay for, and you could actually use Tidal to DJ.
Round 3. Fight!
Okay. Now, remember what I said question 4 was? Question 4 was, where can I legally transfer music from Spotify to Tidal? Or can I legally do that? And the answer is yes. With this program right here. Tune My Music. Show you an example. Okay. New transfer. We're going to transfer from Spotify to change the platform. We'll load from Spotify. I'm just going to show you how to do this real quickly. Take it off of there because it'll transfer everything. Let's do this one. Right? Choose the destination. Okay, now look at the destinations that you choose from. You can go from music, Apple Music, you can go to Deezer, you can go to Tidal, you can go to Amazon Music, you can go all these different places, right? But what about this one? Export the file. Look what it says. Exporting files. Okay, select the format. Let's do text. You could actually do the comma select. That'll take you in. We do both of them. So this is what happens when you transfer this way. This is what you get. This is what you get. As you can see, all the music's transferred here, all 150 songs. This is all the songs that I just did. Now look at it. This is what happens when you actually do this. So what they do is they take the music, right? This information, they take this song right here and they transfer it over to Tidal. And I'm going to show you that. Let me show you that. So you come here, do a new transfer, you go to Spotify list. I wish I could do one where it doesn't show up. Let's do this one. All right, choose the destination. We are going to go to Tidal. Okay, and it's got it all set up. It's going to go to 305. I hope it doesn't transfer all of them. I hope it gives me one. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So check this out. Why is this 2 missing? Okay. We're going to go down here and find out what's missing. We're going to go down here. It'll show you what's missing. I like this idea. It will show you what's missing. I ain't paid. But anyways, so as you can see, it doesn't just transfer all the way and total that. So that answers your question. So you basically aren't downloading, transferring music from one house to another. What you're doing is you're transferring a playlist from one house to another, and it analyzes to see if it has that music. And if it doesn't have that music, well, you don't get it transferred. So that's question 3. So question 4.
Round 4. Fight!
4. Do I need a license to play at a club or a private event? And that's what this is going to tell me. Okay. So, and I'll explain this to you because I got the understanding and I want to explain it. Okay, so it says, yes, you usually need a music license to play music at a private event with some exceptions. A private event is typically defined as an event that by the invitation only, held by a private space and doesn't charge admission or provide financial gain to the host. Okay? You know what that means, right? That means they come to a party for a birthday party or they come to your wedding. They're not paying you to come to that wedding. They're showing up because you gave them an invitation. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they're talking about here. And I'll elaborate in just a second. And it says in the United States, you need a license to play copyrighted music publicly, whether it's live or recorded. This includes music played at private events, with the exceptions of some private events. Okay. Now it says, now the club, you need a license, and technically when you go to a bar or a club to DJ and they have on-call DJs, they're paying the license for you. That's what I got. I don't know. You have to look into it. I'm not a club DJ, so I don't do clubs. But as a DJ that DJs private events, I can tell you this from what I gathered, because I asked the question. I said I need to buy a license for BMI. I actually contacted BMI, and the person actually called me on the phone, and we had a conversation for about 10 minutes. And one of the gentlemen told me, this is the rules of private events. He said, if you're working at a club, usually the club provides the license. However, if you play publicly, and he used this one as a good example. He said, now, when political people go to an event they have to have a license to play the music. And y'all seen through this last hymn house stuff that's been happening. I'm not going to mention names, but if you know what's been going on, people tried to sue people because they were using their music because they disliked the person using the music. But technically they can't sue him because he purchased the license legally. So he doesn't just go out there and play the music. He actually purchases the license through BMI, which in that case, or through the source that the music comes from, because all music doesn't come from BMI. There's 3 music houses. So you have to get the license from the music houses. So that's how that works. So y'all know the artist doesn't own the music. There's just a lot of cliche and a lot of bullshit. I'm not going to get into that unless you want me to. That's a whole new story, but I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. So I hope this video helped you. I tried to make it as short as possible. But anyways, yeah. So, without that, there are the questions. So, where can I buy my music legally? Can I legally use streaming music at my DJ event? Can I legally transfer music from streaming services? And do I need a license to play at an event? I hope this helps. I'm out.